comprehend the concept of um, ratings on electrical device, and then understanding relationship between power and resistance and voltage. This last question will help us to do that. A device consumes 100 watts of power when connected to a 120-volt source. Calculate its resistance. So we'll quickly do that. First, you write out your parameters. 100 watt. Watt means is the unit for measuring power. So power P equals to 100 watts, comma, and then voltage V equals to what? 120 volt. 120 volt. And then we are to find what the resistance R. So we are going to find a formula that find the relationship between these three quantities. However, we start by defining power. Power is defined as the rate at which work is done. Work W over what? Time. Rate means time. So uh, work is the same as energy at the rate which energy is consumed or absorbed or dissipated. And then work in itself in electrical terms is what? Charge times voltage over time. We still bring back our time. Charge, that's how much what was the work means, what it takes to move a charge around a circuit. Okay, so we keep splitting till we get the one that will relate these three. Charge in itself is current times what? Time. That's for charge. Then times what? The voltage that we already have there over T. So T will cancel T. So you have that power equals to what? Current times voltage. That's why in high voltage engineering or power engineering, the unit of power is always given in kilovoltage ampere. The voltage there is for V and the ampere there is for current. Kilo there is a prefix. So we move on. I, if a current from Ohm's law that V equals to IR, if you make I the subject, I will be what? V over R. So if you substitute that here, you now have V over R times what? Another V. So in the end, you have what? V squared over R. So this is the relationship between P, V, and R. So I write it out properly. P equals to what? V squared over R. So since we are looking for R, we make R the subject of the formula. Hmm? So if you do cross multiplication, that will be P times R equals to what? V squared. You do cross multiply. Here it's like over 1. So since I want R to stand alone and I have to remove P, so P is with R by multiplication. The opposite of multiplication is what? Division. So if I divide both sides by P, R will stand alone there, P will cancel P. So we have that R equals to what? V squared over P. Then we substitute our value. V is 120. That's 120 times another 100 and times another 120 divided by power is 100 there, divided by 100. So 0 cancel 0 there. This 0 cancel 0. 12 times 12 will give us 144 ohms. 144 ohms. Option D. So the resistance of that device is 144 ohms.